Hello and welcome. Today we're at Legoland Windsor for the Brick or Treat event. Now today's video we are going to try and get to the brand new Monster Street in the most direct way possible. Now if you did watch the video previously to this, you will soon realise that the way I'm walking now is actually the bit that is closed. Now this would have been the quickest way, so if this bit is now reopened, take that right route. It will loop you all the way down to the bottom by the spinning spiders, you turn right and then you're basically there. So that's the quickest way to go. Now when the camera will point to the floor, it's because we'll be avoiding a load of buses of school children like this, and then we will pan up and have a look around. We will be looking for any different additions that they've got for the 2022 season for Halloween. Now they do have literally no real life pumpkins on the floor. I think that's obviously for obvious reasons with regards to just the cost of everything and just wasting money, but they have added in more plastic injection mold pumpkins this year rather than the real ones, and they have got different bits in different sections as well. But the main attraction is the Market Street, but they have spread bits and pieces up and all the way around by the hotel as well, where you've got some more photo opportunities and things like that, which were not there last year. So there's lots of differences. I did turn right in the previous video and we soon realized there's absolutely nothing there whatsoever with regards to theming or anything, because this is the main way down currently and they have got all the flags and everything out. Now I would imagine that this would look absolutely amazing lit up at night or when it gets darker sooner, so when the clocks change and the park, if they extend their opening hours ever so slightly, you will get the benefit of seeing all of the lights at night, which I think it will look absolutely amazing. But today the park shut at 4 o'clock, so obviously it was still sunny like it is now, so I didn't get to see anything like that. The weekend it is open slightly later. I think it's 5 or 6 o'clock on the weekends, and it might be when the half term kicks in, the midweek, it might be open slightly later. So if you are watching this after going and seeing it at night, let everybody know in the comments below what it was like, and obviously let me know as well. I will not be going back this year. I won't go back at the weekend. I want to try and get over to Legoland and see the massive differences between the two. So I have seen some photos of Legoland and it looks absolutely amazing. So it'll just be very, very interesting to see how each park's taken their sort of own approach to the Halloween season. If you would have noticed that in the Market Street, every kiosk where they were giving out free gifts and sweets, they were obviously now all together, which meant that obviously it was very easy to find. But one of them would have been located directly in front and there was absolutely nothing there. It's just open space like it always has been. So in certain places of the park it does look a little bit sparse with regards to there's just nothing there, like there's no pumpkins here where there was last year and so on and so forth. But when the bits and pieces are together, it does look very effective. Now there is flags above and there is still lights above in the trees, but this video we're not looking for that. We are just trying to get to this new attraction as quick as possible. So even though, like I'm saying, there's no pumpkins or anything on the floor, there are lights in the trees up to the right hand side. So I would, like I keep saying, it would be absolutely amazing to see this lit at night. So you can see there's the flags. So it has got some sort of theming, but they've just changed it from the actual pumpkins this year. No, we don't normally cut through the Miniland. Normally I leave Miniland specifically for the Halloween games. And you did see that there is a game to be played. The game happened, I filmed it, and it will be uploaded on Halloween itself. So it will be uploaded on Halloween day, and I might upload another one on the eve, depending on. But we have got a normal walkthrough attraction of this. This is where I don't say anything, and then you can hear all the sound effects and animatronics and everything in the background. And then there is one with my annoying voice for however long it is. I've not even got to that video file yet, so like I said, I went on the Thursday, this is the Friday, and I'm just trying to get as many of these done and voiceovers as possible to then get them scheduled for the next week or two, as it's sort of still relatively fresh, because I would imagine you guys would want to see this before Christmas rather than me uploading this at Christmas, because I don't think it would make sense. But it was an absolute beautiful day with regards to the weather. That is some fantastic camera work as we walked past some younger ones, and then we'll get it back up and moving forward. Now this is another different artery. This will actually take you into the Lego City as well. This actually did have quite a lot of banners as we come up to on the left hand side. This is where they had all of the Ninjago artwork for their Ninjago birthday and everything like that. But now this has all been replaced with all the nice sort of purple and obviously the orange as well. So it's got all the different horror characters and everything on there. that is where I actually do believe they have all the Christmas trees. Well, they did have all their Christmas trees for their Christmas experience. So that looked quite effective. So it'll be interesting to see what they do this year. But again, you can see they've got all the banners and everything up and all the flags, and then that is where one of the Lego City rides are. So if you're trying to use this for bearings, it's just cut straight through. Don't go into the Lego City, walk in a straight line. You'll have Ninjago on the right hand side. Keep going in a straight line. You'll go through Pirate Shores, then it will just be on the right hand side. So it should have been it's probably added 5-6 minutes on, and that's me walking quickly as well. So if you have got a pushchair or you're with younger ones, it's probably about a 15-20 minute walk realistically. That's why I find that artery, that cut through, very important with regards to, even though it's very, very steep, I find it extremely handy because it means you can get to these the more popular parts of the park very, very quickly. Now, that Pirate Fall said it's temporary closed, but it was closed all day. The Fairy Tale Brook did open, but all of the other water rides were shut. So obviously, kind of makes sense because it now is October. But the Log Flume wasn't open, and the River Rapids wasn't open. The Laser Quest wasn't open. Yeah, there's actually quite a few bits and pieces that weren't open. I know it's only on a Thursday, so I would imagine that some of them will be open for the weekend. But I was quite surprised actually that some of the bigger indoor attractions, both sides of it, were completely locked. So where you got the sort of Sony or Nintendo play games and everything on the inside, that was all shut, and the right side of it was closed as well. So you'll see as we go around in the other videos of the sort of the park tour for the Halloween, you'll see what I mean about with certain bits and pieces not there. The music in the background, I've obviously had to turn right down because it is more than likely going to come up as the theme being copywritten, even though it's not, and it's their own take. But that's why the music is very, very quiet, but it worked very, very well. So the music theming was perfect for Halloween. It was brilliant. But you can see Monsters This Way, so we picked up the signs, and I was really excited just to see what this looked like, because I know they were making a big deal of this. I spoke to a load of members of staff in the shop, and they said that it is a good attraction. Obviously, it's already been uploaded, but the plan was for me to get there, stop, start, and record. And then I just wanted to get through as many videos as possible, because the reason why it is so rushed is because the park wasn't open that long. Like I said, it shut at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's closed. And it is only open 1 till 3. Now, personally, I didn't see this anywhere stated around the park, but more than likely it is online and it'll be easy enough. But you can see it's a capacity of 5 families at the same time. So there is a sort of zombie security person only letting people 5 in at a time, and then you do have to queue. I am assuming that these opening hours are only for Thursday and off-peak, and I would imagine that they will be extended, especially at the weekends, because it is all lit up lovely, and obviously you will be walking around when it's slightly darker. Otherwise, there's going to be quite a lot of disappointed people, because you're just not going to get that many people through for that amount of time. So I'm just assuming that that's just a midweek time. It's nice and simple. Hunt it down, see where it states it online. If not, just ask a member of staff when you first come in. But I spoke to the members of staff up at the top, and the way they were speaking to me, I guess they assumed that it was already open. So I was quite surprised. It shocked me a little bit that it was closed, but it didn't bother me in the slightest, because I just moved on to the next thing to film. Like I said, I just came back at 1 o'clock and just cracked on. But if you had taken that long way round, then obviously I can imagine it might have annoyed 1 or 2 people. So just be a little bit weary with regards to open times, and just help each other out in the comments below. But guys, I've completely run out of time. That is it. That was the point of that video, and it was a massive fail. So we are 2 for 2 for failures to start with, but it is what it is. But guys, if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.